How you doing, people? Robert here, aka Robess Anti-Corruption Scotland. This is the follow-up part 2 of the unlawful process relating to council tax and fraud being perpetrated against the sovereign people of the lands of Scotland. Now, I'm going to give you information and names that people in Scotland, the lands of Scotland, can write to direct and challenge in their private capacity under full personal liability, including commercial liability, because these are private corporations, people, and they're acting in fraud. Writing words and conduct to deceive and defraud for monies, extortion and coercion has been used against the sovereign men and women of Scotland, right? Now we'll start with Stirling Park. This is owned by Capricorn and Shackletons. They've now bought into this. The new CEO of Stirling Park is Emma Crown. The head of that Sheriff Officer's Department is Ronnie Murison. Also, the company Sheriff Officers of Stirling and Park Co, Glasgow Sheriff Court, they're registered in the court. This is how they're getting away with the fraud they're perpetrating against the people, because they're masquerading behind masks. It's Carlton Place, people, right? Glasgow, postcode G59DA. The Duns number is 210367706, right? So that proves that they're a company. You'll find that in Dun & Bradstreet as all information here. Also, there's another branch of this, right? Stirling Park, 24 St Enoch Square, Glasgow, postcode G14DB, and his Duns number is 211669614, right? Now, I've given you the two names of the main people that you can write to directing your challenge to these people, right? Now, the next one is Walker and Love, Sheriff Officers. The managing director is David Walker, right? And the main parent company is 16 Royal Exchange, Glasgow, postcode G13AB, right? The Duns number is 423668998, right? Now the next one is Scott & Co. The founder of this company is a guy called Richard Scott. He's the founder, right? The managing director for Scott & Co. that you have to address your challenge to is David Lyle, managing director, Bath Street, Glasgow. This is the parent company. Alright, people. Now, we've also got another branch, Scott & Co. LLP, 279 Bath Street, Glasgow, postcode G24JL, and his Duns number is 220725393, right? Now, we've also got the scumbags that start this, and this is, I'm going to do another part of a video to explain this to you, right, so you understand. The next one is Company, Glasgow City Council, 258 George Street, Glasgow, postcode G21DU, Duns number 229039151. You've also got Glasgow City Council, City Chambers, Glasgow, postcode G21DU, Duns number 229039151, right? And the ones to write to the council to challenge any council tax challenge that you're going to make is a man called Martin Booth. He's the Executive Director of Finance Services, right? And that's also in City Chambers, Glasgow. The other one to attack with the challenge is Morag Johnson, Finance Director, Company, Glasgow City Council, City Chambers again, people, right? Now, this is the point that people have to pay attention. I'll explain it if I've got time left in the video, right? Company, Scottish Parliament, Hollywood Road, Edinburgh, EH991SP, Duns number 210385750. Company, the Scottish Government, St Andrews House, Edinburgh, EH13DG, Duns number 232226415. Now, one of the reptiles in the Parliament, known by the name of, Patrick Harvey, the Scottish Parliament, City of Edinburgh, postcode AH991SP. His Duns number is 218801514, right? Then you've got the numpty Humes are Useless, private corporation. Third floor, Empire House, City of Glasgow, right? Duns number 218801605. Then we've got another example of fraud. Kate Forbes, member of the Scottish Parliament, 12 High Street, right? Edinburgh. Duns number 226903678. Then you've got the members of the Scottish Parliament, right? That's a company as well, people. 107 MacDonald Road, Edinburgh, right? Duns number 213-622-940. Then you've got the Scottish National Party. They're a company. 3 Jackson Entry, Edinburgh, EHB. I think that's 8 people, sorry. 8 PGI. Duns number 236-329-892, right? Then we've got the Scottish National Party, registered in the House of Commons, London, SW1 QAA, Duns number 214662404. Then we've got the last donkey known as First Minister Nicola Sturgeon, MSP, Government Hill Workspace, Glasgow, postcode G428AT, Duns number 2181176. Then we've got the Glasgow Sheriff Court, Kelton Place, Duns number 215841448. Then we also have Paisley Sheriff Court Tribunal Service, Jamesy Street, Paisley, PA3 2HW, Duns number 214980646. Okay, people, did you get that? And what do they all have in common? They're party and complicit in a major fraud against the sovereign people of Scotland. They're extorting money unlawfully, using coercion, extortion and other means to bully the people, and we can't have that. Now, these, as I said, are all complicit in a fraud, and they're all private corporations. And what do you have to have with a private corporation? Is a contract. But the way they do the council tax isn't a contract, it's based on presumption. Their rules, their laws, their policies and regulations, a load of bullshit, right? And this is the bit people have to comprehend and understand. Now, I've got you names, the sheriff officers and the ones that work for the sheriff officers, right? And as I told you the last time, if you get a letter from criminals known as sheriff officers, write to the nearest sheriff court in your jurisdiction, to the sheriff clerk, and make a subject access request telling that you require to know if there's somebody warrant against the name and address, get your council tax reference and send it and see what happens. But I can verify here now, there is no record. Everything after the procedure used in that fraudulent court, known as Glasgow Sheriff Court or Paisley Sheriff Court, is sent back to the entity council. And this is the bit, people, you cannot write to a council, a local authority or a court. You can write to the men and women by name in that corporation hiding behind the mask, right, and challenge them, right? This is where everybody's going wrong. People say, I'm writing to the council. No, you're not. You'll get an answer, but it's for men and women, because only a man or a woman can answer a computer. A council entity known as council can't, or local authority, or Glasgow Sheriff Court, the court building can't answer, the council building can't answer, the local authority can't answer. It's all fraud, legalese and dog land trickery, people, to deceive the people. Now, I hope you take stock of what I'm doing here. I'm trying to educate you how this is working. A lot of people out there are still blind to this. I'm not going to time to waste with these people, right? I'm giving you information, invaluable information that nobody else is talking about. I'm opening a can of worms, a big can of worms. It's up to the people now to stand. It's also came to my attention, they're saying that to vote, you have to produce digital ID. Well, let me be clear on this, people, and I'll verify this under a charge of perjury, right? Any court jurisdiction in the lands of Scotland, anywhere, England, Ireland, Wales, or beyond. They're drawing you into the digital ID concept, the agenda. If you accept that, you're falling right into their game and they get control of you, right? If you're standing there with a bit of paper saying, I'm here to vote, if you're voting, I don't vote, then you're there. Why do you need digital ID? You're there direct in your private capacity, right? Stop doing what they're asking you to do. They're tricking you and they're lying to you and they're stealing your consent and they're getting control of you, the man or woman, and converting you into a person, a citizen. You're neither a citizen or a person, right? And that's a fact. Time you're waking up and smell the coffee, and I hope this information is good, people. Please make this video viral, share this information, get it out there, and let people know what's really going on, and see if we can get them woke up before it's too late, because there's a big agenda coming, and it's a dangerous one that needs to be stopped. Take care, people, be safe, and I'll speak soon. Thank you for watching.